the food chain. The apex predator is always on top. Today we're going to see these two apex predators fight to the death. Not only that they are on top, they also have really good movies. Rexy, the Tyrannosaurus of Jurassic Park, and Jaws, the terror of the beach. Now for this fight we're only going to focus on the movies, which means we're not going to do no video games. I'm Wespian, and it's my job to see who would win a fight. We all know what happened. Meteor hit the earth, killed all the dinosaurs. Sad. Or did it? A couple of scientists found a mosquito trapped in amber. They collected it and collected DNA. As we all know, mosquitoes bite people, but this mosquito bite dinosaurs, and the scientists collected the dinosaur brain DNA. And with this DNA, they brought back the dinosaurs, and they named this place Jurassic Park. And with one of the most famous dinosaurs in this park is called Rexy. Now, Rexy, just your typical normal T-Rex, but she's kind of greater than a normal T-Rex. She has amazing strength. She broke through a giant fallen tree with ease, killed the big one with ease, can knock back and push large steel cargo crates, smash through a Spinosaurus skeleton, smooth the Indominus Rex through multiple buildings and lift her up by her neck, push the old Jurassic World truck in her that weighed around 4,000 pounds, briefly huddled the Bell UA-1 orbiting helicopter by biting down on a ladder, took down Carnotaurus in a single attack, knocked away a break baryonyx, foot claws can tear through steel, and walked through the Clarinar's zoo fence. She has incredible speed. Top speed is clocked around 32 miles per hour, can keep up with a jeep, and quick enough to snag an Gallimimus. In durability, attacked by the big one, took bites from the Indominus Rex, and the Indominus Rex's bite is compared to a Tyrannosaurus bite. Took several deadly spikes in the head from the Indominus. The claws of the Indominus punctured the bulletproof glass, only annoyed by wooden crates falling on the top of her. Was slammed head first into a gift shop by the Indominus. Was only briefly stunned by a shockwave produced enough to erupt a volcano. Shocked with multiple cattle prods, and his hide is so thick that Claire has struggled trying to get a simple blood sample. She also has a good attack. Her main weapon is her jaw. As you know, a Tyrannosaurus bite force has like around 60 teeth, and a Tyrannosaurus has the strongest bite force in the entire Earth, nearly like 8,000 pounds of force, and with 3 cars standing on the top of the razor-sharp blades. Can crush bones, can tear apart a jeep, and inflict deep wounds on the Indominus. Her claws are strong enough to lift full-grown men and possibly pin prey with the blast as it bites down, horseback scratches and high fives. And she also has a good smell. As a T-Rex, an incredible sense of smell that made it bloodhound of the Mosasauric world. And the reason why Rexy couldn't find Dr. Grant and Lex was because of her eyesight. Her nose told her they were there, but she couldn't really see them. And while Rexy is not smart as a velociraptor, Rexy has high display intelligence. Tackling predatory dinosaurs makes sure that the electric fence as directed by touching it before escaping the paddock, and seems to understand blue and helped her in battle. And she has incredible good feet. She has defeated the velociraptors, with help defeated the Indominus Rex, easily overthrew cars, in a novel easily lifted cars in the air and tossed them in the trees, killed many dinosaurs such as Gallimimus and Parasaurolophus. But she's not perfect. She is really old, and her vision is based on movement. Unlike some of her eyesight in a real-life T-Rexes, this could possibly be a side effect of the Tyrannosaurus genetic code being removed from the DNA, and can be distracted by bright lights such as flares. But even though she is very old, she is really the most greatest dinosaur in the Jurassic Park world. It's nice to go to the beach, swim in the water, play in the sand, and view the hot chicks. But there's a creature in the water. A creature so dangerous and has a really good theme song. But we're first, you get pulled down. Second, you drowned. And third, you die. Oh my god! Oh my god! What kind of creature done this? Well, they call him Jaws, or known as Bruce, well, that's what people call him. Now, Jaws is just your typical great white shark, but except he's much dangerous than a great white shark. He's a lot stronger than a normal great white shark. Pull a dog apart easily, ate a man whole except for one leg, bash a hole through Ben Greer's boat, barred through piano wire, and stand underwater from floating barrels tagged to it, destroy a shark cage easily, almost take the orca by leaping on it, killed an orca, kill a whale, remade a sailboat pushing it back multiple meters, pushed around a sailboat that was tied together, hit a sailboat so hard that it broke apart, crush a man with its mouth without using its teeth, bite a man's arm off with a single bite, injuring a tourist plane into the ocean and propels itself in the air to grab a man off a boat. He also has incredible durability, shot by a light harpoon gun, shot by another harpoon, got stung by a Brothers Smith and Maslin 15 in the head, was stabbed by the side of the mouth with a machete, took several stabbings by a lance, survived a fire that gave it third-degree burns on its face, swam through a bubble screen and made a regular sharks turn away, and survived internal shocks receiving with a device. It'd be around 35 miles per hour by being a great white. Shark is almost more intelligent than an average shark, learning to push the open water where it would have the advantage in working display to boats, keeping the humans from easily escaping. But he's not perfect. He has no range attacks, and has outsmarted and been killed by humans multiple times. But still, if you see a shark, of course, sharks don't attack, but this shark will attack you. Alright, the commands are set. Let's sell this, but first let's check out the prediction votes. 86% for Rexy and 14% for Jaws. Well, let's see if they're right or wrong. The battle began. Fight. Man, that bites. So why a Rexy one? Now this matchup was kinda tricky. Both have the environment to counter the other. both have kept up with fast vehicles and they're both smarter than their normal selves. But Jaws was a lot bigger than Rexy and he would do good at water, but Rexy has experience fighting larger foes like the Indominus before. But size doesn't matter in this fight. What does matter is who's stronger, who has the better bite force, and who can survive each other's environment. Well, for the strength, both have pulled down and lifted heavy objects like other animals and other objects, so their strengths could be equal. So the strength one is a tough, tricky one as well. But let's go by who can survive each other's environments. Well, if Jaws was on land, well, we already know what happens if sharks on land, they die. But if Rexy gets in the water, well, it acts surprisingly, according to the history, dinosaurs like the Tyrannosaurus can be actually good swimmers. So even if Jaws gets Rexy in the water, the outcome would not even change. But now let's go down to the last question, bite force. Well, for a great white bite force, it's around 17,790 newtons of force. But even if we multiply it, since Jaws is bigger than a normal great white, that Rexy's the Tyrannosaurus' bite force is around 57,000 newtons of force, which means Rexy's bite force is way greater than Jaws. And Rexy has taken bites from the Indominus, which has the same bite force as a normal T-Rex, which means Jaws cannot put Rexy down for good. This was an interesting fight, but Rexy's toughness, experience, and bite force takes the victory. Sorry Bruce, but you don't have enough Jaws to win this fight. The winner is Rexy.